but her eyes were caught by a bird in the sky, and before she realized it, she had lost sight of her mom. Shoki, the kitten, grew anxious. She searched everywhere, calling out in her tiny voice, but no trace of her mother could be found. Instead, she discovered how dangerous the world could be. She even asked a puppy if he had seen her mom, but there was no answer she could understand. Tired and frightened, Shoki remembered the warmth of her mother's arms and began to cry. At that moment, a little boy came running and tripped, falling right in front of her. That was how Shoki first met Yohei and his family. Shoki lay frozen on the ground until Yohei's mother, moved by pity, gently picked her up and carried her home. When Shoki opened her eyes again, she was in a strange new place. Curious, she looked around, while Yohei, noticing she had woken up, jumped with joy. Before she knew it, she was in Yohei's house, but the closeness of humans scared her. She darted around the room, searching for an escape, until she was cornered. Her tiny body stiffened, claws out, she was ready to fight. Just then, Yohei's mother poured a bowl of milk. The smell drifted through the air, sweet and irresistible. Shoki forgot her fear, lapped it up eagerly, and purred with satisfaction. But soon she remembered she still hadn't found her mom. She ran to the door and scratched at it again and again. Yohei noticed and opened the door. Shoki's heart leapt. Finally, she could go home. But outside, heavy rain poured down. Dogs barked in the distance. Cars rushed by. Terrified, Shoki dashed back inside. She decided she would wait until the storm passed. When the skies cleared, she reluctantly left the warm bed she had found and headed for the door. But before she could get far, Yohei's mother scooped her up again. Shoki wriggled and meowed, begging to be let go. But instead, Yohei's mother carried her into the bathroom. To Shoki's horror, it was bath time. For a kitten afraid of water, it was a nightmare. She scratched, she twisted, she tried to run, but the door was shut tight. Yohei's father came to help. Together they managed to wash her, though their arms ended up covered in scratch marks. Just when Shoki thought it was finally over, Yohei's mother pulled out the dreaded hairdryer. She held Shoki close as the warm air blew. By the time she was dry, Shoki was limp with exhaustion, grateful simply to still be alive. The next day, she tried again to set out in search of her mom, but no sooner had she taken a few steps than a fresh bowl of milk blocked her path. She struggled through it, drinking until she was full, then lay down for a nap only to remember, halfway to sleep, that her mom was still missing. She tried again to head for the door, but was distracted by the dripping faucet at the sink. Fascinated, she watched until she forced herself to keep moving. Yet only a few steps later, another enemy appeared, the laces of Yohei's shoes, wriggling like enchanted snakes. She played with them joyfully until she forgot what she was supposed to be doing. Her eyelids grew heavy, and all she wanted was sleep. Shoki's first days in a human home were full of confusion. She didn't even know where to go to the bathroom. Yohei's mother noticed her pacing in discomfort. With a quick thought, she shredded some old newspapers, set up a makeshift litter box, and guided Shoki inside. For the first time, the kitten began to learn how to live in her new world.